Take your hands right now and place them over your mouth. Feel the warmth of your breath against your palms. That mouth has spoken trillions of words in your lifetime. But there is one specific word you have been saying almost every single day that has been actively blocking every blessing trying to reach you. And today, you are going to discover exactly what that word is and why you must absolutely stop saying it before you go to sleep tonight. If you are watching this right now, if something pulled you to click on this video at this exact moment, it was not random. It was a required intervention. This is not about motivation. This is about quantum activation. Picture a scene that most modern historians and mainstream scholars will completely avoid telling you about. It is the 1st century. A master is sitting with his closest students after teaching a massive crowd. The multitudes have gone home. The sun is setting. And one student asks a question that shatters everything we thought we knew about prayer. Master, why do some people receive absolutely everything they ask for, while others beg their entire lives and die with nothing? The master does not answer immediately. He looks at each student carefully, measuring who is mentally prepared for the terrifying truth he is about to reveal. Then he speaks a phrase that was intentionally wiped from mainstream historical records. Your words are not requests. They are commands. The students were confused, and what he explained next is something the early empires made absolutely sure would never reach the masses. He explained that humanity has been manipulated. People have been taught to beg the universe for blessings. They have been conditioned to plead, to petition, and to hope that maybe if they suffer enough, if they are humble enough or desperate enough, some distant power might throw them a scrap of mercy. But this exact teaching is the ultimate trap. It is a system designed to make you believe you are completely separate from the source of creation. There is one word spoken by nearly every person on earth that seals this separation. One word that cancels your prayers before the sound even leaves your throat. One word that broadcasts a signal to the universe, declaring that you do not actually believe you are worthy of what you are asking for. And this word is cleverly hidden inside the most common, socially acceptable sentence structure in human language. Think about the last time you wanted something desperately. Think about the exact words you used when you talked about it. Did you say, "I hope this works out"? Did you say, "I wish my life would change"? If you did, you used the frequency of doubt. But there is one word far more dangerous than hope or wish. This word is not a curse word. It is not considered evil. In fact, it sounds incredibly responsible. It sounds like you were putting in the effort. It sounds like faith, but it is the absolute inverse of faith. And until you surgically remove it from your vocabulary, you will remain a beggar at the gates of your own kingdom. Let us go deeper. In ancient texts discovered hidden in jars in the Egyptian desert in 1945, there are records of teachings that scholars have argued over for decades. One passage states, "If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you." Most people read that and think it is a nice metaphor about finding your passion. It is not. The ancient mystics who preserved this knowledge knew it was a literal, physical instruction about the creative power of your spoken words. Not the words you say to impress other people, but the words you say about your own reality when you are staring at the ceiling at 2 in the morning. You have been raised in a system that taught you the power was out there watching, out there judging, and if you behaved perfectly, that power might decide to reward you. This exact belief system is what stripped you of your authority. It turned your life into a gamble. But the truth is, the kingdom of creation is not out there. The same intelligence that spun galaxies into existence, the exact same power that formed the laws of physics, is operating inside of you right now. Not a symbolic piece of it, the fullness of it. If the power of creation is within you, then your words are not requests floating up into the sky. Your words are literal commands descending into the quantum fabric of reality itself. How is reality formed? Through declaration. Light was not wished for, light was not hoped for, light was spoken into existence. And you were designed with that exact same creative capacity. You operate through declaration. Now, here is the word that completely shuts down this immense power. The word is trying. Listen to how you use it every single day. I am trying to get out of debt. I am trying to heal my body. I am trying to fix my relationship. I am trying to find a better job. It sounds like you are working hard, but hidden inside that phrase is the ultimate block. Every single time you say the word trying, you are announcing to the universe that you fully expect to fail. Think about it right now. When do you actually use the word trying? You only use it when you are completely uncertain that something will work. You do not say, I am trying to breathe. You do not say, I am trying to digest my lunch. You do not say, I am trying to blink. You just do those things because there is absolutely zero doubt in your mind that they will happen. But the very second you say you are trying to do something, you introduce the frequency of doubt. You instantly construct a mental image of yourself struggling, straining, and attempting, but never actually arriving. Since your words are creative commands, since your voice literally shapes the quantum field of possibility surrounding you, the universe has no choice but to obey. It gives you exactly what you commanded. It does not give you the outcome you want, it gives you the state of trying. You will try forever. You will struggle forever. You will grind forever. But you will never arrive, because arriving would violate the command you just spoke into the universe. Now, you must be asking yourself a very logical question. If this power of declaration is our birthright, if it is the core mechanism of how human beings were designed to operate, how did we lose it? How did an entire species forget how to command their reality and default to a state of perpetual trying? To understand this, we have to look at what the early institutional church did with this teaching. For the first 3 centuries, early mystics taught this exact principle openly. Your words create your physical reality, and the kingdom within responds to declaration, not to begging. But then, the system realized how dangerous a population of conscious creators truly was. In 325 AD, at the Council of Nicaea, the empire didn't just rewrite texts, they rewrote human psychology. They systematically replaced the theology of command with the theology of begging. They needed to make you a manageable tenant in the kingdom of reality instead of an owner. The original Gnostic manuscripts that explicitly stated you have creative power in your own spoken words were burned, and the doctrine that replaced them was devastating. It told you this: you are inherently broken. You are born separated from God, and your only hope in this life is to beg for mercy through officially approved institutional channels. This new doctrine made humanity powerless by design. And the word trying fit perfectly into this new matrix of control, because to try implies you might fail. To try implies you desperately need outside help. Trying implies you do not have the authority to do it on your own. But the Master never taught trying. He taught dominion. He taught that if you have faith the size of a microscopic mustard seed, you can speak directly to mountains, and those mountains will literally move.
He did not say you can try to move them. He did not say you can hope they move. You command them, and they have no choice but to obey. If you think this is just ancient religious philosophy, you are gravely mistaken. Modern science has finally caught up to what the ancient mystics knew thousands of years ago. Quantum physics has completely dismantled the materialist view of the universe. At the subatomic level, reality is not solid. It is not fixed. It is a vast, invisible field of infinite possibilities, all existing simultaneously, just waiting to collapse into physical form. And the single deciding factor that determines which of those infinite possibilities actually becomes your physical reality is observation. It is consciousness. It is directed attention. In the famous double-slit experiment, quantum physicists proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that subatomic particles literally behave differently when they are being watched. The physical act of observation fundamentally changes the behavior of reality. Your attention is not a passive camera just recording what happens. Your attention is an active, creative force. And your spoken words are the highest form of concentrated attention. When you speak, you are not just making acoustic vibrations in the air. You are collapsing quantum possibilities. You are actively selecting which version of reality you are going to experience next. Listen very carefully. When you say, "I am trying," you are actively observing and collapsing the possibility of struggle. You are using your divine technology to select the specific timeline where things are incredibly difficult, where success is constantly out of reach, and where you are permanently stuck in the effort phase. You are commanding the quantum field to give you more struggle. But when you completely shift your language from trying to declaring, the entire structure of your reality must alter itself to comply. Instead of saying, "I am trying to get out of debt," you declare, "I am completely debt-free." Instead of saying, "I am trying to heal my physical body," you command, "My body is whole and regenerating perfectly." Instead of saying, "I am trying to find my true purpose," you state, "I am walking effortlessly in my ultimate purpose." Your logical mind, programmed by centuries of suppression, will immediately panic. It will tell you that you are lying. It will tell you that you are delusional, but you are not lying. You are simply collapsing a different quantum possibility. You are intentionally selecting the timeline where the thing is already completed. The universe does not argue with you. It does not judge whether you are worthy or unworthy. It does not check your bank account or your medical records. The quantum field simply responds to the dominant frequency of your words. When you declare an end result as a present fact, the field immediately begins to violently rearrange circumstances, people, and events to match your declaration. This is not positive thinking. This is not some fragile New Age affirmation. This is the exact same mechanical, creative process that formed the universe in the book of Genesis, and it is your birthright. You have just been heavily programmed to give that immense power away, all by using one single word. Now let me show you the exact method the master used to teach his inner circle how to completely eradicate the word trying and start commanding their reality. This specific technique was never written in the canonical texts. It was passed down entirely orally among the most advanced students, and fragments of it were only recently recovered. The protocol involves 3 precise steps, and each step meticulously removes one thick layer of the historical programming that has kept you trapped. Step 1 is called the 72-hour silence. Before you can begin to accurately command your new reality, you must immediately stop accidentally commanding your current one.
Complaining is not venting. Complaining is a dark declaration. When you say, "My life is so hard," you are actively speaking that specific hardship into continuous existence. When you say, "Nothing ever works out for me," you are issuing a strict command for nothing to work out. So the first step is to go exactly 72 hours without speaking a single negative word about your circumstances. Not to your friends, not to your family, not to yourself, and not even in your silent thoughts. This fast is not about testing your willpower, it is about brutal awareness. It will immediately reveal to you exactly how much of your daily speech is unconsciously creating the exact reality you are desperately trying to escape. Step 2 is the replacement protocol. Once you have successfully purged the negative declarations, you are finally ready to reconstruct your language. You must go through every single area of your life where you have been saying the word trying, and you must aggressively replace it with a declaration of absolute completion. Write them down, speak them out loud into the empty air. Not as future goals, not as distant hopes, but as present tense physical realities. I am financially free. I am perfectly healthy. I am completely surrounded by unconditional love. I am walking entirely in my calling. These are not cute affirmations that you hope might come true one day. These are physical commands you are issuing to the quantum field right now. And the exact moment you speak them, the field begins to violently shift. Step 3 is the most powerful. It is the manifestation Sabbath. Once a week, you take 1 hour and you do absolutely nothing but sit in total silence and vividly visualize your declarations as already completed. You see yourself living completely debt-free. You feel the exact physical emotions of perfect health. You experience the tangible reality of your purpose fulfilled. The human brain literally cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined quantum experience and a physical one. By practicing living inside your declaration, you are permanently training your entire nervous system to recognize and receive the blessing when it finally collapses into physical form. Let me tell you exactly what will happen the moment you finally remove the word trying from your life. The very first thing you will notice is severe resistance, not from the outside world, but from inside your own mind. A loud voice in your head will tell you that this is incredibly arrogant. It will say, "Who do you think you are to command the universe?" Understand this right now. That voice is not yours. That is the artificial program installed by centuries of institutional control. It is the voice of a system terrified of what happens when you realize how powerful you actually are. Do not argue with it. Simply observe it, let it pass, and keep declaring. The second thing you will notice is a massive shift in your emotional baseline. When you completely stop trying and start commanding, your chronic anxiety will evaporate. Anxiety only exists in the presence of uncertainty, but when you declare that a thing is already done, there is absolutely nothing left to be anxious about. You are simply waiting calmly for the physical realm to catch up with the quantum reality you have already established. But I must warn you about something the early students learned the hard way. Issuing a declaration without true subconscious belief is just acoustic noise. You can say the words perfectly, you can follow the 3-step protocol flawlessly, but if, deep down in your subconscious, you still truly believe you are unworthy, if you still believe the Creator is a distant judge, if you still believe you are a beggar instead of an owner, your declarations will carry absolutely zero quantum weight. This is exactly why the Master said, "Whatever you ask for, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Notice the phrasing. He did not say, "Believe that you might receive it." He did not say, "Hope that you will get it someday." Believe that you have already received it. Present tense, completed action. This specific kind of absolute belief does not come from your logical mind. It comes directly from your spirit. So how do you finally activate this level of absolute belief? You go back to the very beginning. You remember what you are. You were not designed to beg. You were heavily programmed to beg. You were designed to create. You were designed to command. And the only thing standing between you and the reality you were meant to rule is one single word you have been using without knowing it was a curse.
Tonight, before you go to sleep, you are going to do something drastically different. You are not going to pray the way the institutions taught you. You are not going to ask. You are not going to wish. You are not going to hope. You are going to declare. You are going to speak directly to the mountain in your life. You are going to command your reality. And you are permanently going to remove the word trying from your mouth forever. Right now, I want you to issue your very first command. I want you to say it out loud wherever you are, even if someone is in the room with you. Say, I am not trying. I am not hoping. I am commanding my reality as an expression of the ultimate creator. Every blessing assigned to me is manifesting right now. Every door that must open is opening right now. I speak this not as a request, but as an absolute decree. If you felt your frequency shift just now, if you felt the truth of those words resonate in your bones, I want you to go down into the comments right now and type the exact words, I am commanding my reality. Do not do this for the algorithm. Do this for yourself. Let it be your very first documented public declaration in this new timeline. And if you are finally ready for the rest of the teachings they tried to bury, the mysteries that were hidden because they made human beings entirely too powerful to control, hit the subscribe button right now. Join the ones who are waking up. Like this video so that this exact frequency can reach the millions of others who are still trapped in the illusion of trying. The truth is finally out. You are not a beggar. You are a creator. You are a commander. And the very moment you stop trying and start declaring, the entire universe has absolutely no choice but to move on your behalf. Not because you finally earned it, but because you finally remembered who you are.